Hey, welcome back to Linda³ Again. We have seen just about everything there is to do and captured just about every monster there is to capture. We only have a couple more. So starting this episode, we're going to be doing some cleanup activities. First and foremost, we're going to go to the Ark and deposit some bovine that we still have. Then I think we can take a pit stop. How's the map looking? Okay, so Doug Pond over here is flooded. So I can finally show you the ducks. It also occurred to me that I didn't show you the tree frogs. Their sprite. So we gotta show that off as well. We also have 2 more rings that we can actually, you know, get the prizes from, so we may as well do that too. And then maybe, just maybe, there's a offhanded chance we could still get another ring somehow, but I'm not holding my breath about it. We need to sell some of these monsters too, not that we are going to need the room shortly. No, where are we at? Yeah, 117 species, so yeah, we need to... We still need the lady whale. And I was doing a little bit of testing on this file, and it seems like the turban shells are showing up now in spring of 97, so let's just go over there and do that right now. Then we won't have to worry about monster collecting so much. We can do other things. But yeah, we have almost exactly 2 years remaining. Let me just look at the infographic here again, memo. Everything completed. I'm gonna have to I still haven't figured out why I didn't get either of those quests to activate. I keep speculating it's that I should have used an NPC. Or excuse me, that I should have been talking to an NPC that I didn't at the right time. So yeah, let's see if there's any earthworms wandering around. Turban shells here. Or we can just fight the shell and see if it's a turban shell, and it is. Now, I don't want to say what these things' faces look like, but I think you know already. Quaking Blast. Quaking Blast. They're all quoking. What else do I want to do? Sub-Zero Breath. Finish him. Don't want a fatality, though. No fatality. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Quaking Blast. Pound. Quaking Blast. No, Turban Shell, come back. I mean, I could wait for it to come back, or I could throw acid on this one. I could drop acid on its shell. We didn't need our pupper out, gotta put our pupper away. We also need to throw away a creature. This lady snakehead can go. Let's go ahead, put our doggo away for right now. I can't remember if we've had Seto go back to Doga fights or not. That's something we can do in the next few episodes anyway. But yeah, if you ever see turban shells in here, they'll just always be in here for that trick in particular. For that trip, excuse me, Cobra Twist. No, still too much, even though you had that lovely shell. Let's do a more Sub-Zero Breath. Now that we've established no fatality will occur. Should maybe lay out the red carpet as well. Make their carpet match the drapes. I'm not sure if these things are super powered by the dirty floor. But they'll at least be hurt by the lava. Like most good sensible monsters would be. Ram, no, you're a turtle shell. That's a different monster. Air Cutter. No, Sonic Wave. Yeah, also, while I was testing, I found that, like, Breath of Fire was making the game freeze with these things. For some reason. Thor's Hammer. Electrocute one foe. The one I was looking for. Let's practice it on the Lady Turban Shell. That was too much. Little too much aggression. Wild Thunder? No, that's not the one I want. Searing Hell's not a bad attack. It makes all the floors around turn into fire. Quicksand, armored... Let's just... I'm getting too lost in the weeds here. Air Cutter. There we go. And one more Quake and Blast, that ought to do. Then we'll have our Turbine Shell acquired. There. Both of them, right? Right? Yes. So yeah, again, I don't know if you can actually get the Turbine Shells to show up earlier in the... Like in 1991 or 2 or whatever. Like, I don't know if they can show up. This is the earliest I've ever seen them show up. Maybe they start being either a guarantee or more regular in 97. In 98, it appears that they're always there, as far as I can tell. So we'll deposit these two fellows. Oh yeah, we gotta go to... Let's go to Doug Pond before the flooding goes away, actually. Because I highly doubt we're gonna get KO'd by some ducks at this point. Because this playthrough, we got the ducks out of the cryo chamber in G Factory. We'll also need to see if we can get a lady whale to show up again. There we go, let's go in here. Find a duck. It shouldn't be that uncommon, there we go, one right here. Linda, just do your Quaking Blast again. Makes it easier to show the PC Engine sprites if I gain experience at all. Sub-Zero Breath. Will this be too strong? I don't know. I've only just started using Sub-Zero Breath. That was too strong, but I'll throw them on. I'll throw the PC Engine ducks on screen anyway. They look very similar. Then we gotta do the same with the tree frogs, so we'll just make a pit stop on that shortly. But first we're gonna put this stuff in the Ark. Then we just have to make seasonal trips up to G Factory to try to find a lady whale. Eventually it'll happen, we might have to resort to some save scumming. If she just doesn't want to populate for whatever reason. So I've always had a little bit of trouble getting her to show up. The old lady whale situation. It's too bad you can't get, like, a lady whale, like, on their own somewhere. Because there's, like, in the Dark River, there's a landmass that, like, kind of looks like a whale. Like, it could be a lady whale, but... doesn't seem to be. Like, I tried to catcall near it, and it didn't work, so... I have to figure. There we go. You filed animals? No. I can't remember. Oh yeah, and it's what? It's 97. Still haven't showed the pinup girl yet either, so let's do that. Then we'll get... Let's get the 2 rings now, actually. It shouldn't be a big deal. One of them we should be able to get, like, instantaneously. I think we used the Beastman statue. Right next to here, I think that takes us to Marbleopolis. One of the hidden ones are... I can't even remember if I unlocked it this episode or not. Or this series. 97, there's Elizabeth Green, doing the old Julia Roberts, as I call it. From the behind. I think I just say that because of, like, a stand-up comedy routine that I watched, like, 15 years ago. 20 years ago. I would have been in high school, probably. Don't remember who said it, but... I think it was a Just for Laughs thing. I don't remember. That was the 97 pinup lady. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's here. Take us right to Marble. And it does. But yeah, in the PC Engine version, you come up... I think you come up all the way here, and this is where the secret area is. I don't think you have to do any of the block pushing here. Let's take a look. Is there a staircase up here? No, there's not. So I guess I didn't. But if you do this, then all of a sudden there'll be a staircase. It also just occurred to me, now, I haven't tried to take a chicken to the Ripper, but the fact that there aren't chicken eggs in this game, it's actually pretty wild. If true. But maybe there is. But, like, why would you It'd be strange to make a unique item just for chicken eggs that you can't find around. Okay, so I don't know which one we can take, so let's check. Not that one, must be this one. Yeah, it can fit the Zaya's ring into the cavity. So that'll be for Linda. 58263, alright. Then we'll have to go to Lena's tower. Get the other ring. Don't believe there's any shortcut to the top of... Well, not to the top of the tower. There's, You can actually get to the top of the tower pretty easily if you know what you're doing. Maybe I'll show that while I'm in Lena's tower to begin with. Might as well. Then we can still do things like go to the auction, just in the off chance we see anything that I haven't before. Oh yeah, and we still have to show off the tree frog sprites, as well as whatever other sprites I neglected to show off. Which I don't recall. Actually, let's take a trip to Monago, because I think you can name the mystery kitties underground, and I think the cows we haven't named yet either. So let's do that now while we're in the area. Animal you discover looks like it's from an unidentified species. Yes, I would love to name it. Canine? This the one? Yes. We will call a San... San Nico. Because it's supposed to be a sand cat anyway, from what I gather. San Neko, yes. San Neko. What a tacky name. Stop insulting my naming talents. You're just jealous that you can't come up with such good names. Oh yeah, and the raptor, too. Missed one, yes. Ooh, I just heard a noise. Heard a noise outside. Is it just an R? Rah, 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 rah. Funny enough, I had a friend with that name. Incredibly gassy, that guy. Was that a backhanded compliment? And the cow. Yes. Can we just name it Cow? We might have to go KO. Does that even exist? It does. Kawa? Bunga. Kawa. There. Why, it's perfect. I'm glad you liked my naming there. He was actually kind to me right there. I renamed all the unidentified species. Let's go back to Lena's tower. Then we'll go pick up a tree frogs. Then what else do we possibly need? Again, I can't remember if I actually checked the G factory or not. For the lady whale. Maybe I better do that quickly, because the seasons are getting, you know, fewer and fewer. Meteor is coming. The Grim Reaper is on its way. So let's do that right now. Let's take a gander. Fly to G Factory. Yes, we could always continue to grind pandas if we need to for some reason. We'll want to grind some, because we're gonna want to buy some fixins for our lover's nest. I don't think we've done that yet. I mean, how much monies do we have right now? We should have a few million, especially with all these whales we're collecting. Speaking of which, there's one. And our dog's put away. We don't have to worry about our dog being eaten. Yeah, cat call. Come here. Come here, Mr. and ideally Mrs. Whale. There's two of them. Lady Whale, there she is. There she be. So let's do Ultra Chicken into, of course, Cobra Twist. If you didn't think I was gonna do the Cobra Twist, you don't know me very well. Ultra Dolphin. We'll just keep hacking away at the whale. It bothers me that the whale sprite doesn't have trees on it, because the overworld sprite, it has trees on, you know, its back. But not here. Trees just disappeared. There we go. Got the whale. Got the lady whale. Let's just put that in, and we're not gonna have to worry about the other two creatures for a little bit yet. Although, there's a good chance I'll run around and... I didn't mean to go to Ozport, but sure. I still hypothesize that there's a different way to get the last species. I don't really have a lot of leads, but I just have a feeling. That there's a secondary way to get them. Because there's a secondary way to get a bunch of stuff. If not, like a... what is it, tertiary way? The third way? Alright, Linda, get all filled up with whale powers. Few filed animals? No. Yeah, one species, 2 animals. I'm optimistic that there's a call for help somewhere. Ever since I discovered that the camels could call fleas for help, I'm optimistic that you can call the remaining animal grouping for help. But I haven't found them yet. I have been testing that in my off time. I haven't been too lucky, but I find that there's either fleas or moths in a lot of areas. And they can summon stuff outside of their species. There is some utility for that. Although, believe it or not, we're getting ahead of ourselves on that. Alright, so let's just... oh yeah, that's, yeah, if you want to just go to the top of this whole dungeon, it's actually pretty quick. If you go... I mean, you have to take 100 damage this way, but if you go right here and then just up here. At the top of this tower, you can find moths up here, you can find hornets up here. I forget if anything else shows up here. But when I was testing the moths up here, I could only seem to get them to... get hornets to show up. But I mean... it's there if you want to collect them there. Nothing unique to collect here outside of the treasure. Is it? I think it's the red one I need to throw. Actually forgot. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, the red one. So just gotta figure out how to get over there. I don't remember. I guess this dungeon's just here to be, like, interesting for lore. Like, even in the PC Engine version, there's not really much point to it outside of, you know, that one thing. This just sends me over now, doesn't it? No, I'm getting ahead of myself. I think I just want to go down the steps. I'm gonna... anything in this treasure? Nothing. There's a lot of really minuscule money treasure in here that's not bad to grab when the, you know, like 480. It's not bad to grab that at the start of the game. A little bit of upkeep. Nothing was found. That's my favorite thing. Nothing was found. Yeah, isn't this, I think this is it here, isn't it? No. No, it's not. And by no, it's not, I mean, I'm pretty sure. This is still nothing, yeah. Just thought I better double check. Okay, so... well, there's that. I mean, I guess throw this. No. But yeah, every time you go in this dungeon, you have to do that again. But yeah, you can camp. You can camp anywhere in here, get some... I mean, it's a free place to heal once you're leveled up enough that you can camp. Come here to camp. There's a off-label use for this dungeon with that. No. I could all turn around. Maybe we'll wind up in this dungeon for like 10 minutes. 32G, well, I wasn't there yet. This really isn't... this just looks so much like the area I want to get to. Maybe I did want to go down there. Did I go this way? Man alive. Yeah, I was just here, okay. Well, let's try going down that other spot that I'm afraid of. It shouldn't be this involved to get through this, to get to the secret area, but I can't figure it out right now. I don't have a good as the crow flies pathway here. Okay, we were here. Maybe I do have to jump off the other side. Oh, what's the... Here we go. Great. Ah, no. I thought it was up here. But that might be a good sign. We might be close. 21 more G. Yeah, if we just... No. Well... Lovely. Well... Where's the only way I didn't go? I'm sure it's the red... Yeah, it has to be the red one. So yeah, maybe I do have to drop down from that other area. It's the only other spot I haven't checked. Like, we're in the vicinity, we just can't seem to get it to work. Alright, down we go. I didn't think we had to do this, but... that's probably why we do. So I thought differently. Maybe it was here the entire time? Yeah, it's just in here, right? Yeah, finally! Oh, and we got a bullion. I mean, that's... should have grabbed that way earlier, but anyways. What you do is you go up this way. I don't remember if there even is anything. No, there's not anything that way. But if you go this way... This part annoys me, because you should realistically be able to just enter the back. And get to this, but... regardless. Oh yeah, and we can still go down the area with all the squirrels. Flying squirrels. Or not the flying ones, anyways. Small round cavity. Well, Linda's got all 4 of hers. Can fit the Adamar's ring into the cavity. She's mostly, like, stat boosting. Realistically, you should be trying to get this stuff, you know, a little earlier. Because once you get all the monsters, it's a little redundant to have all these abilities. There, we finally got a hold of that. Then let's get the tree frog sprite. Then let's check the trap area. Maybe we'll luck out and find a ladybug. And I can show you that sprite too while we're underground. So let's... first... whistle. Then we'll go to the red beastman... excuse me, statue area. To tussle with some tree frogs. We'll just hoof it. We'll hoof it over there. The tree frog area. Then there's gotta be something else we can do for today's episode. I'm gonna have to get a little more deliberate with my episodes moving forward. Because there's still, we can still visit Doga fights. We still have another battle we can do in Battle Park. I believe I showed the cicadas off last episode. Forgive me, that was like a week ago that I recorded that, but I'm pretty sure I did. Then I'm gonna have to double check. I'm sure I'm gonna miss a PC Engine sprite somewhere, no matter how hard I try. I'm gonna do my best not to. Tree frog. I mean, I could just show you, but... there we go. Well, that was pleasant. Cobra twist. Lady tree frogs are actually pretty beefy. There we have it. Got ourselves a PC engine. Tree frogs. Funnily enough, looks very much like the regular frogs. That's one of the more sensible modifications. I guess we could just keep going through here, come to think of it. So let's do that. Why not? So we go to that dead arc area. We can just cut through to where we want to go that way, so we might as well. A little faster. Not in this seahorse area. different seahorse area. Yes. Over here. Because we opened that secret door. That one-way door that's not at all one way. Now that we've opened the other side, we can take a quick swing break. Ah. How relaxing. Having a merry sit-down. A merry sit-down with a married couple. Alright, let's do a brief walkabout here. See if we can get the ladybug to spawn. Like I was saying, when if I ever do get the ladybug to spawn down here, we'll show off this area in the PC Engine version while we're at it. Although we might want to do the stand here and wait technique. I might do that for a minute and just save you me waiting here for a minute. So let's do that. I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna wait for a little bit. Let's see if there's any other ladybugs in the surrounding area. Surrounding area doesn't seem like there are. I also need to see if we can lay any traps here. I don't think we can even rest in this room. Probably can't lay a trap either. We'll find out when we check the squirrel traps, because I'm sure the squirrels are still there. But I haven't checked the traps yet. Is it here? I guess so, yeah. I still have to throw all these switches again, don't I? Don't I? Suppose so. Well, let's do that, though. No, they look thrown. That one looks thrown. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's check our trap. Neither one of these two. Oh yeah, we still gotta check out the dead arc, too. Trap. Oh, the TCU was full, that makes sense. Let's just check anyway. We'll throw anything away, doesn't really matter a ton. At this point at all. We'll throw away this maggot and this earthworm. And we're gonna get... yeah, mammal? Just the boy mammal, but while we're down here, let's make another trap. Do I have space, actually? Probably not. I'm tremendously... We don't need any more dung. We're past the hoarding dung stage of our life here. So let's get a trap. If we don't get, you know, inundated by these squirrel enemies. Don't be spreading carbon dioxide towards me. Okay, try that some more. Great. Maybe we'll have to go back through the teleporter and back in. It might give me a little more wiggle room that way. Should have done it elsewhere, I just didn't think of it until now. Okay, great. Make a trap. There, now let's go back to the ladybug room and see if we can't just lay a trap there. I'm assuming not, but doesn't mean I'm correct. I wonder if there's an enemy that might be able to call them for help somewhere. As far as I can tell, I don't believe so, but I don't know. Alright, let's try. Makeshift trap, use. Oh, you can? You can actually put a trap down here? Well, that could be a deal. That could be a game changer. Trap, use, yes. Set the trap. Alright, well, we'll check that out next season. I would still like to see them wandering around, but if you can actually just catch them with a trap down here, I mean, that's not a bad plan B either. But maybe it's like the turban shells where, like, I've caught them in a trap before, the turban shells, but it was because I just happened to go in when they were active. I wonder if it's the same here, like, you can only catch a ladybug unless one can show up that season or whatnot. So yeah, I guess, I mean, we still got about a half hour in here, so I say, like, I'm worried it's like, oh my goodness, it's a short episode, but not really. This is more like the length of the episode that I meant to do. So yeah, next time on Linda³, we'll pass another season, we'll do some more Doga fights, we'll probably go to Battle Park. We might be able to talk to the proxy hunters again. We'll do some odds and ends again. Next time in Linda³. Again.